gosh, I'm getting the eyes over here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, The Missing Piece. Today, I wanted to talk about something that's kind of a sore subject for some of us. Love. We're talking about love. Love is hard to find when you're awkward. I think I talked about love in a different video. I don't know that I posted it. I can't really remember. But that was kind of more like God's love for us. I'm talking about human relationships and loving another human being because I don't think anything's harder than that. Dealing with other people is hard in general. And then saying you're going to commit yourself to a whole nother person and be involved with them and, be a part of their family, be a part of their life, and get along with them all the time. I didn't close this. That's really obnoxiously bright. Sorry. And all that stuff. I mean, it's hard. And I know kind of the it's not the normality, but it's what we think is what's normal. What are you doing? You nasty, quit it. Well, wherever I was with that, what was I saying? Oh. So yeah, it's kind of struggle. So it's kind of an idea that when you're in high school, especially, you're supposed to get a boyfriend, you're supposed to get a girlfriend, you're supposed to go to dances and games and all that whatever. And you have to have a date, otherwise, you're just a loner and you're super lame. Stop it! I'm kicking you out. You are nasty. Mina's just sitting by the door, I'm sure sad. Talking about love, you throw your dog outside. You're nasty! And I came in all ready to talk about love. I don't have love. Okay, here's the thing. I think the biggest issue with the idea of having a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever is that we have an idea of it. Hear me out. Just listen. Okay, at least I live in a world of books and we watch a lot of TV and we read short stories, cute fan fiction, whatever. So we've got this big idea of what love is, and we're going to go off and find love. Even though we all know those are unrealistic, and we tell ourselves they are unrealistic, we still look for them. You go out throughout your day and you think, I'm going to school. Maybe I'll run into a boy or run into a girl, and it'll be adorable. We'll have our shoujo manga moment, and we'll fall in love, and it'll be beautiful. But it doesn't work that way because everyone's too awkward and doesn't know how to talk to people. And if you are able to do that, good for you. You are literally fulfilling all of our dreams. I appreciate you. I can accept your love. Cry a little bit about it at home because I'm alone, but I can appreciate it because I'm happy for you. The rest of us are not so lucky. Most people don't. That doesn't happen. It's not realistic. And, coffee shop AU, that's just not that realistic. When you're a cashier or you work in, that kind of retail business, I'm sorry, I don't remember people. Even if I thought a boy was really cute when I worked as a cashier, he left the store and I immediately forgot what he looked like. I probably wouldn't have recognized him the next time he came because maybe I thought somebody else looked cuter than he did. Honestly, it's just, you don't remember. And if you do remember, it's because they did something strange. I mean, and that's not always a good thing. Or they were just weird, just weird. Yeah, so that kind of is just unrealistic, and that kind of romancy, whatever, it's just not something that you're probably going to find, but it is something that we look for, which is kind of the problem. Well, yeah. Many reasons why I don't have a boyfriend. Anyway, so I discovered last night a loophole for that whole thing. I thought it was hilarious. My friend didn't say anything, but I thought it was super funny. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was dying. I thought it was so funny. She was asleep. She goes to bed early like a good person. I stay up way too late. And I thought it was hilarious. Okay, so I said, they say you get married to your best friend. That's the best kind of marriage. You marry your best friend. That's like the goal. And I met my best friend when we failed high school math together. We weren't in the same class then. We failed algebra 2. No, algebra. We failed algebra. And then the next semester, we took a repeat course as well as our normal math course. So we were in the fail math class together. And that is how we met. And that is how we became best friends. It was so strange how it happened, but it was magical and just awesome. Met my best friend. Super cool. Anyway. So I said, that's how we met. So therefore, if I go to college, take a class, fail it, and then have to either repeat it. I don't really know if you can take not just repeat the class, but like help, that kind of fail class in college. I didn't go to college. I don't know. And then surely there I will meet the love of my life because, that's how I met my best friend. That's how it works, right? So there you go. Okay. However you met your best friend, just try to repeat that process and you'll meet the love of your life. I mean, surely that's what it is. Sitting here talking about love like it's easy. Yes, Summer, pay money to fail a class intentionally. That would probably, honestly though, if I did that and then was talking to kids in the class when I retook it, they'd be like, oh, you failed? Like, that's too bad. Like, if you need help. And I'm like, no, I purposely failed. Be like, what? Struggling college kids are like, you purposely failed a class? Why? And I'd be like, no. Here's the thing. I'm going to meet the love of my life. Who's ready to date me? Like, clearly I'm a gem. I'm having more fun with this than I should. I wouldn't actually do that. I'm way too frugal with my money to waste it. Although if it accidentally happens, like if I actually just fail a class, maybe that's God saying, hey, who that boy? And I'll be like, no. I pretty much found out why I'm single. Not just because I'm awkward, but because I'm just not ready. I mean, okay, think about how bad I am doing this channel, getting stuff done this is work for me. I don't know why I don't take it more seriously. Like my job, I guess I consider it a job, and this not a job. This is kind of like, I'm just doing it. I'd like it to be work, but, we'll see. And I'm just not committed enough, and I'm kind of lazy about it, and just kind of am like, meh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. Maybe I'll do it next week. I'm just kind of like meh about it all. And I'm not mature enough for it in that I don't know that I'm not really to the point where I'm unselfish enough to care for another person. And it's different than like I care for the children that I work with and my dog, obviously. Oh, love of my life here. But it's a different sort of caring, and you have to deal with other people's emotions and feelings, and I just don't think that I'm there at the moment. I'd like to be, but I'm not. And really it comes down to if I can't put God first in my life, how am I going to put a boyfriend first? If I think the first step is being in a place in your life where you put God first and you can listen to him and talk to him and, get your life on track on what he wants you to do. And then he goes, hey, graduation day, here's a boyfriend. At least that's really what I'm hoping happens, because wouldn't it be nice? But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And if you're kind of struggling with this sort of situation, that's definitely what I recommend to you. Because I really do think that's what it is. We have to learn not to put ourselves first. We're very selfish beings, I will say that. And we have to be selfless, which isn't to say you need to be a pushover. That that's very different. Okay? You just have to be able to recognize that other people have emotions and feelings, and if it makes you upset when people don't ask you how your day was, think back and go, did I ask how anyone else's day was? And if you did, great. You are a selfless person and you need to be appreciated more, and I'm sorry nobody asked about your day. I mean, that sucks. But I mean, other people have that too. And I know there's that thing like, the generic treat others how you would want to be treated, be kind, show kindness instead of, because you don't know how the other person's day has been. Maybe they don't ask you about your day, but they just had something horrible happen to them and they're just really upset and they're thinking internally, and you don't see their thoughts, what's going on. I think really the best thing to do in that situation is kind of listen to God. And if he's like, hey, I know that person was kind of rude to you, or you kind of got miffed about something, but ask them how their day was, or go give them a hug. Go say, hey, what's going on? Like, you seem upset, or, they just listen. There might be something else going on, which is, I know, really generic advice, and you hear it all the time, but it's, good advice. And it's probably one that's good to hear again and again and again. So there you go. Free, repeated advice. Yeah, it was just kind of on my mind thinking this really came about not because of some like deep revelation or deep, emotional thing happened in my life. I literally just thought about that thing to my friend and I thought it was so funny. I made an entire video about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Breathing is important. Yeah, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't and you thought it was stupid, give it a thumbs down. Or tell me about it in the comments, what I could do better, what questions you have or concerns. Summer, you're crazy. You need to stop, please. And I'll say, no, I do what I want. But it's fine. People who don't know me very well probably watch this and think, my gosh, you're insane. And, it's true. Yeah, maybe you guys want to tell me about your love story and give hope to the rest of us who are sad and, help us learn how to live without being selfish and so that we can be closer to God and, hopefully as an extension added bonus because God loves us and he wants us to be happy, when we're good. He'll give us a date. Please subscribe. I'm so sorry for this. My rambling has gone on too far and too long, and I'm just going downhill fast. Thanks so much, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye.